This is your self-publishing news for August the 23rd, 2021. It has not been a very busy week, but there are some significant things that I think you're going to find pretty useful today. And let's just go ahead and start it out with our friends on over there at eBookFairs. If you have not taken a look at eBookFairs, essentially what it works like is it's an online book fairs hosted by authors. It's essentially like a virtual event that you work with other authors to showcase your books. And right now I'm working on a case study with one of our fellow followers here, Lafiro Gomez and Kenny Myers, who actually runs and owns eBookFairs. And there's already just been some fantastic results so far. But to kind of let you know, you can go take a look at dalelinks.com/ebookfairs to give them a shot. You can take a look at their pricing. You can find a lot of really, really cool things that they've added in here, including prize-winning books, calculated in real time. There is so much more to kind of learn about them if you just go visit their site, because they have like barcode maker, they got the book cover checker. They're also not only a proud member of the IBPA, which is the Independent Book Publishers Association, they're also a member and with an excellent rating at Alliance of Independent Authors. So boy, I'll tell you what, he really, puts in a lot of work on this. And believe it or not, this is just kind of, one of the many things Kenny's really, really good at. So big kudos to him. Well, with that being said, if you're already currently with eBookFairs and you're looking for a way to kind of make a little extra scratch, they just rolled out a new affiliate program. Yes, that means if you recommend traffic over towards their direction, kind of like what I do, you'll get paid 20% commission on all payments for paying customers you refer. Wow. Hey, so that's at partners.ebookfairs.com/sign up. I will put a link inside the description for the new segment. So that way, if you want to go and apply yourself, you can do so. That's not too bad. Now, just keep in mind, it's the pricing's not super high by any stretch. I mean, about $5 per month, you're going to be getting 20% of that, but it will add up in due time. And here's the cool thing. If you just get, let's say about 5 people in, that will pay for your monthly, so that's nice. And by the way, you can also get free. Free readers have access to view all fairs. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so that is eBookFairs. Next item in the news. Publisher Rocket here. Okay. Show of hands, how many people have Publisher Rocket? Say so inside the comments if you actually have that. I've actually had it for a number of years. Publisher Rocket is really one of the tools that helps me expedite my process of keyword and category research, as well as competition analysis, and the big one, Amazon ads keywords. I really love how it kind of scrapes things together. Now, you can get access to that at dalelinks.com/rocket, but if you already have Rocket, you might have gotten this email here that discusses how they're releasing a keyword feature. It's already been updated and such. There's color-coded results, so you can actually see right here how green means good and yellow means kind of caution, and of course red means that's probably not the best thing. So before, when people were using Publisher Rocket, they kind of had to figure it out on their own. Is this good? Is this not good? Is this going to be something worthwhile? Well, finally things are color coded, so there's not going to be any ambiguity about it. I really like this new feature, and a part of that rollout too, they said here, okay, this update includes enhanced keyword suggestions, average number of pages, average price, color-coded results, kind of like what I mentioned to you, ability to sort the data. I kind of like that. I've been missing the sort feature, and being able to sort, that was one of the, back in the KDP or the Kindle Rocket days, where you could sort by the top of the column, and it would be able to pop, up where it would be the most to the least, or least to the most, as far as the traffic or monthly earnings or the competition level. So that's kind of cool that they brought that back. I've really missed it for the past, year or two, I think. Ability to export all suggestions or just analyze keywords, drag and drop tabs so you can keep your keywords in any order that you want. So this is a great excuse to refresh your Publisher Rocket content and update reviews. Plus, you get to share something with your audience that they're going to love. Alrighty, so that's Publisher Rocket, folks. Again, you can get yourself access to my preferred keyword research tool if you go over to dalelinks.com/rocket. Next item up in the news here actually comes from Hidden Gems Books. This is an ARC review service, and actually I'm pretty excited because I put in a request to do their ARC service about a year ago, and I'm now finally getting the opportunity to use their service. But they actually have something completely unrelated. It's from the mailbox, advertising on Facebook questions. This is really cool. If you're doing Facebook ads, then chances are very likely you're going to want to take a look through this particular article. It's, a nice little, I wouldn't say a deep dive, but it does go onto a granular level for these 3 common questions. So rather than me going through and sharing some of this information, I'll drop a link to it so you can actually go and read it at your leisure. But, you can see this. This is something I commonly see as people do very low daily budgets over on Facebook. I was running a Facebook ad at $5 a day and getting a cost per click of 19 cents. I decided to double my spend, but my CPC immediately rose to 39 cents. That means I'm paying twice as much for the same number of clicks. What did I do wrong? Well, he goes ahead and he explains what went wrong here. So give that one a read. Now, here is the next item up in the news, and the last item, I think it's the most significant, is wow. Amazon KDP continues to innovate and roll out new features that you're going to find very helpful to your business. I highly recommend that if you don't check it on a regular basis, do it. Go into the marketing tab on your KDP dashboard, and it'll drop you on end here. Everything from enrolling your ebook to choosing Amazon advertising platform, to Author Central, to using A+ content. We've talked about that. Also, if you haven't done this as well, you can nominate your ebooks for different Kindle deals and Prime Reading. Give that a shot because it's another opportunity. But the area that I don't think enough people noticed, it slipped under the radar. Let me zoom in. Look at that. Enroll in free Amazon advertising training courses. So if you click that, it'll take you on over to their training courses. Now, of course, you see I've already passed this because I did this past weekend. I highly, highly, highly recommend, whether you are new to Amazon advertising or you're experienced in this avenue, go read it, especially if you've been the type of person that has been stuck spinning your wheels and you feel like KDP's Amazon advertising is not going to be worthwhile. It really, truly is worthwhile, but you're going to have to learn the system. So they actually have the sponsored ads for KDP authors. But here's what I would recommend is go into your Amazon advertising dashboard, and on the left-hand side, there's somewhere it says learning courses. It'll be below settings and billing and all that type of stuff. And it'll open it up into this area here. And it's going to show you a ton of courses you can utilize. And here's the thing. Some of you might be saying, no, Dale, this is not worth it. I don't know. Like, you can actually get certified. So I'd actually texted my buddy Keith Wheeler, gosh, this past week on Thursday, I think it was, or Friday. And I was like, hey, did you know we could get certified in Amazon ads? And he's like, no. So immediately the two of us just began consuming the content and getting the certifications. And the nice thing is I passed with flying colors on Amazon Retail for Advertisers and Sponsored Ads certification. The Amazon Retail for Advertisers, I passed by the skin of my teeth at about 80%. And the Sponsored Ads one I did at 95%. The KDP Sponsored Ads course, I believe I got a 94%. So all that to say this, that it's great to kind of go in there. They're going to give you badges for some of the courses, like the KDP authors one. They give you a badge, but they will give you an actual certification that you have to renew in about 1 year for the other courses. I highly recommend, if for some reason you're stuck and you really don't know what you're supposed to do with the Amazon advertising, get into that course. It is absolutely paramount. Get in there. They are giving information that has been kind of people speculated for a long time. For instance, one of the things I found out really, really fast, in order to get your book or your product page retail ready, as they call it, you really need to make sure it's fully optimized. And there's many things, including having an average rating of at least 3.5 stars or greater, having at least 15 reviews on your product page, and making sure that your ad copy is all dialed in, the title's all good, that you have the proper product image, meaning a good book cover. wow, there's just so much stuff that has been kind of veiled in secrecy, it seemed like. So now it's open to you. Like, they've given the keys to the kingdom, and I've been blown away by these things. I'm looking forward to trying out their webinars, and I'm probably going to end up taking their other certification courses. They have 1, 2, 3, and 4 additional certification courses that I'm going to give a shot. And that way it kind of rounds me out, and I can be able to nerd out here with you guys and gals and share a little bit more about Amazon advertising. Hey, what'd you think about the items in the news today? What were some of the things that you found most interesting? And also, what kind of tips could you suggest when it comes to Amazon advertising? And have you taken the Amazon advertising courses or the certification yet? Let me know inside the comments.